Dear migrant brothers and sisters, the Salvation Army appreciates your contribution to our society. In this video series, we share musculoskeletal MSK injury prevention information and exercises. Armed with this knowledge, we hope your overall well-being can be improved. However, before you embark on the exercises, please kindly check with your personal doctor or physiotherapist to make sure the exercises are suitable for you. We wish you the very best of health. Take care.
Hi, I'm back. Shan, your trainer here. In this module, we're going to the importance of a warm-up and then do proper stretching, and we're going to look at the use of a roller foam and some self-help to help if you have a low back pain. In general, we want to warm up before you start the day, and it doesn't take long. It only takes you 1 minute to prevent a lot of injury that is going to come. For example, if you start doing a jumping jack like this, you're going to activate your whole body circulation. Blood circulation is important because then your muscles will be ready. If you take a look at this picture, you will start to see big muscle groups that you're supposed to use anyway when you're doing your heavy work. For example, your deltoids at your shoulder, your quadriceps at your legs. That will also help you to lift without using your back muscles and therefore prevent a back pain. It doesn't take long, brothers. It only takes you 1 minute before you start the day or after you rest, just before you start your work again in the afternoon, for example. So a lot of times, a lot of brothers who come to us who are injured, we realize that the problem is not because they are weak. They are in fact very, very strong. But because of your line of work, your muscles tend to be so tight. So this is why the muscles needs to be stretched. So when do we do this? Usually after our strenuous work or just before you sleep. Why? Because if you start to relax your muscles has at least 8 hours of sleep time to recover and heal itself. And then you will wake up a lot more energetic and ready for the day's work. Bear in mind, if you ever want to do a stretch, it has to be at least 30 seconds hold. Anything less than that, you're not making use of good time and effort. If possible, try to focus on taking deep, long, slow breath as you're doing your stretches, because that will allow your muscles to stretch more easily. Okay, so this is where we are going to stretch your hamstring muscle. First thing first, put the front foot onto a surface, for example, a wall or a door. Next, keep your knee straight. If you can, sit down backwards so that this stretch, you will feel that stretch over at your hamstrings, which is behind your thigh. You can feel the stretch at your calves, which is behind your shin bone. And you can even feel the stretch in your plantar fascia. Something not to do is to straighten up your back, because that will not stretch your hamstring effectively. So remember to poke your buttock downwards and backwards. This is a hip flexor stretch, the front part of your hip. So the one that you are stretching is the leg behind. Again, you want to try to keep your knees straight for the back leg as much as possible. Keep your toes, your second toe, pointing forwards. This is a ITV stretch at the hip, but it also stretches the trunk side flexors. So if you cross your right leg, reach towards the right side. The leg that you're stretching is the hind leg. You will start to feel that stretch at your hip, the side of a hip, the side of a trunk, and if possible, raise your hand above head, because that can also stretch your muscles in your upper limb. This is a hip adductor stretch, your inner thigh. Try to keep your 2 toes, second toe, your 2 feet pointing forwards, not outwardly rotated, but pointing forwards. Next, open up your legs, put your one palm on the knee and push your knee outwards. You want to rotate your body, your trunk, to the opposite direction. This is a quadriceps stretch. This is the most important muscle to help you to walk, carry things. To do this, bring your heel towards your buttock. You will start to feel this stretch at the front of your thigh. Keep your thigh in line with your trunk. A common mistake is whereby people bring their heel to the butt, but they open up their leg sideways or forwards. This is an erector spinae stretch. This is the muscle that will hurt a lot when you have low back pain. So to do this, sit on a chair and hug your thighs. Bring your chest as close as possible to your knee. You will start to feel a stretch at your back muscles. Keep it there, 30 seconds. Take long, deep breath. As you breathe out, imagine this muscle relaxing more. You can do this on the bed as well. If you're lying down on your back, just bring your knees to your chest and you will also feel that same stretch at the back. This is a piriformis stretch. If you stand and you realize that your feet is turning outwards, this muscle is very tight. To do this, simply sit on a chair and cross your leg. After you cross your leg, hold your ankle and push your knee downwards. You will feel this stretch at your buttocks. This is a chest stretch. Also, if you do it correctly, you'll feel a forearm and finger stretch. So start by interlocking your fingers behind your back and push your palms outwards and upwards. You will start to feel this stretch at the front of your chest. But try not to slouch. Be upright, chest up, and then stretch all the way backwards. You will start to feel this forearm and finger stretch as well. This is a forearm flexor stretch. This is the exercise that you want to do when you use a lot of hammer. So keep your elbow straight, bend at your wrist. Try to not stress your fingers. You will start to feel a stretch over at your forearm. This is a trunk stretch, a forearm stretch, and even a finger stretch. So start by interlocking your fingers in front of your chest and then reach upwards towards the ceiling. You will start to feel a stretch at your trunk, your biceps, your forearm flexors, even your fingers. This is a neck stretch. So start by bringing your earlobe to your shoulder. Do not raise that shoulder. Push them down. And you will start to feel that stretch at the side of your neck. So stretching is good. It helps to relax your muscles. But sometimes it is not enough. A good way is to get a massage. But sometimes we may not have the time. It is difficult to get out of dormitory. It is expensive to go for a massage. So what can we do? This is something that you can do for yourself. And we're now going to use a roller foam. So in general, we want to use a roller foam, but sometimes price is a problem. So you can use alternatives like tennis ball, golf ball, even Coca-Cola bottle with sand and water inside. But for the purpose of this set of demonstration, we're going to use some proper tools. So today we're going to use a trigger ball, and this is to roll out our plantar fascia at our foot. Now bear in mind, you may think, hey, why should I do the feet? It is not my feet that is painful, but it is my back. But what if I tell you this connective tissue in your body connects your foot, your calf, to your hamstring, and all the way to your back and even your shoulder. So if you want to relieve that back pain, you have to start to relax your plantar fascia. So let's start. Roll this ball all the way from your toes to your heels, back and forth. Feel. There will be certain parts that is more painful, or there seems to be a lump. Focus on these points. Roll them out until the pain reduces or the lump vanishes. This is a calf muscle massage. So what do? In general, you want to roll the entire length of that muscle. So if this muscle starts from the heel and ends at the back of the knee, that's where you want to roll. And this muscle is quite big. So remember to turn your feet out and in to roll out the lateral head and the medial head. So this is a piriformis roll. Same thing like our stretch, cross your leg first and then put this roller foam under that butt and just roll on the butt. Now this erector spinae is this muscle that erects your spine. That's why it's called erector spinae. And it runs all the way from the hip area to your neck. So we're gonna roll this entire stretch part by part. Now for the lumbar area, which is between your ribs and your hip, not only are we gonna lean on this roller foam, we're gonna tilt our body slightly to the side so that you're not directly on the bone, on the spine. Next, we're gonna talk about how to roll your thoracic spine, which is actually where all your ribs are. You can bring your hand overhead and stretch outwards, backwards, above your head as you're rolling. If you have a really stiff spine, you may even start to hear some clicking sound in your spine. And that's okay, that's acceptable. If you go higher up, you can even roll out your shoulder muscles, which is very sore and tight. You need to use that edge to roll out that stretch of that muscle. So if you cannot get a roller foam, especially at your work site, you just bring a tennis ball. You can put this tennis ball on this erector spinae muscle that is very sore and roll against the wall. This is the iliotibial band stretch, which is the side of your thigh. Usually we stretch it because the knee hurts when we are walking. So you have to do this on the floor, putting your body weight onto that roller foam and roll the entire stretch all the way from your knee to your hip joint. Do not just focus on one part because this band is very long. You need to stretch out the entire length of this ITB. If this exercise now stretch out and massage the quadriceps, the front thigh muscles. But because this front thigh muscles is very big, you want to make sure that you tilt the angle so that you target the inner thigh and the outer thigh. If you're having upper limb nerve problem, it would be good if you can take a trigger ball and massage this chest muscle at the front. Simply put this ball near your shoulder joint and go up and down. We're gonna roll out our biceps now. This is that muscle that is gonna be really tight when you carry a lot of things. So same thing, we're going to use a trigger ball, but this time round, we are going from the shoulder joint to your elbow joint. This is for your forearm. Again, we want to roll from your elbow joint to your wrist joint. You can do it at your forearm first and then turn your palms the other way around and then roll out the other side. If you're having an existing low back pain, here is some tips that you can use to help yourself. So fill it with warm water. Try not to use hot water because you may burn yourself. But if you want to use a hot water, you can, but you need to wrap this water bag with towels. Put this for at least 20 to 30 minutes. It will increase the blood circulating to this set of muscle, bring nutrients to this muscle so that this muscle starts to heal and relax. Once this muscle relaxes, you will feel less pain. If you want to use a lumbar corset, this is going to help if you're tired. So, this lumbar corset, what it does is to increase your awareness of your muscles and therefore asking your body to use it as you're doing heavy work with your hands or your legs. However, try to not use this at the beginning of the day because if you use this lumbar corset, your muscles are going to switch off. over time, your muscles will become weaker. In the long run, you may end up with even more back pain. So only use this lumbar corset if you're tired. For example, towards the end of the day or for your night shift, or if you have a pain, existing pain. But as you get stronger and better with lesser pain, try not to rely on this lumbar corset. Use those muscles that God has given you.